rights, we are going to talk about the civil rights, then we'll talk about the political rights, then we'll talk about the economical rights, then we'll talk about the cultural and the social rights. What are civil rights? Civil rights are an essential component of democracy. So when we talk about the civil rights, we are talking about the democratic rights that we have, and these rights guarantees as the equal opportunity and protection to law. So these rights are the ones that protect us to law. They guarantee us protection for and to law, and also gives us equal opportunity and protection in uh, in regard in regards to law. Uh, these these they when we talk about civil rights, they have nothing to do with the race, religion, or other characteristics. So when we look at the freedom or the rights, the civil rights includes the freedom of the freedom to vote, the free the to fair trial in court, the freedom to government services, the freedom to public education, the freedom to healthy, freedoms of secured pressing, uh, the freedom to do business, and other freedoms. So you in the civil rights. That's where we have got the rights to for fair trial. We have got rights for education, rights to for healthy facility, rights to the provision of healthy. That's where we have got rights to religion. We have got rights um, uh, to different civil liberties. So when the government is mandated to ensure that the citizens' rights are upheld and they are protected in the civil rights. So it is in the civil rights where we have the freedom of where to live. You decide where to live, and nobody should stop you. That is where you have the rights where to the rights to be alone or to be with people. So those are the civil rights. So when we talk about economical rights, we are talking about the rights that has the value that creates value to an individual, like the rights to education and the rights to housing, where the shelter, the right to adequate standard of living, where there is water facility, there is shelter, there is electricity, the rights to better health facility, the rights to science and culture, and all those rights that will help in the standard of living, that will bring the personal economical certification of an individual. So any rights that has to do with personal satisfaction of economical satisfaction, those are economical rights. So the rights to do business, uh, the rights to form a company, the rights to have shares in a company, the rights to establish a business. So those are economical rights. So the next one, it is political rights. Political rights refers to individuals' ability to participate in the civil and political life of the society and the nation without fear or discrimination or repression or uh, these rights are tied to what is called citizens. Like as Zambian citizens, we have got political rights. So the political rights we are talking about are the rights that someone who is not a citizen of Zambia cannot be able to express these rights, like rights to vote. Uh, those are political rights. So participating in the governance, like in politics and other working in the military, which so they are they are political rights. They are rights which are uh, only protects the people that are citizens in that particular country. So those are political rights. When we talk about, when we say political map, we are talking about the demarcation or the borders. So those are the political. So the political, they are confined in the borders that are given into the certain location. The most crucial in the right, which is always has got a lot of lawsuits, it is the right of property, which is under the economical rights. So when we in the rights of property, that is where we have got the rights to acquire properties and also to use our property with the freedom to use our property and also to have the economical gain over our properties. So this lands us into also the land law and the matters to do with the land. As we can see, there are a lot of challenges that you face as a legal counselor over the land issues, because the land issues has been the issue that has been a problem from generation to generation. This problem has not just started now, as we are saying. It was even there during the Bible time, during the Abraham's time, which is 4,000 years ago. So this has been the issue, and mostly when we look at the battles that were there in those days, were the battles to fight for the land. So um, now, when we look at the right to property, now in this I'm talking about the right to land. So there are a lot of violation of human rights when it comes to properties. That's why, like the government of Zambia is working on to ensure that there is a fair land allocation, and also there is a fair way of acquisition of land. In this rights to property, like in the past, women were not allowed to own properties, own land. So that was also the human right violation. So by this time, I think the land, a woman can possess the land and a man can possess the land. So there are procedures uh, in the acquisition of land and how you can be able to protect the land that has that belongs to you as a person, and as a person who has got the economical rights. So the law of property, or the rights to property has been it is now what is called the legal rights. When we talk about the legal rights, we are talking about the rights that you can defend, and you can also do the suing in court. It is very difficult to do the lawsuit on the civil rights. For example, where you cannot sue the government for not providing the uh, amenities like good shelter, good to running water, and all those facilities that we are supposed to enjoy as citizens. So the only thing that we can be able to discipline the government and the politician is to vote them out if they are not providing those essentials to us. They are also like most of the civil and political, the civil rights or civil, yes, civil rights, we can only be able to pass judgment, and it is the society that passes judgment through voting out of leaders and also voting in of the leaders that we know they are will be able to provide these rights. Then same like on the economical on political rights also, that is the thing that is mostly violated, especially the rights to voting, whereby the government just gives you a little time where you are supposed to register for votes, and the politicians, they work out on that one. So those political civil rights, I think they can be very difficult to sue, and just to take the government to court, but they are